We have to start, obviously, with... Here we go. Here's our main character. Okay? They're pretty good. You know, their default name is You, Y-U-U, but you can name them whatever you want when you start. I think I'm gonna put them in A. Like, usually I'm not great with, like, silent protagonists. Like, silent protagonists are usually, like, a little bit boring, but what's cool about them is that you can make their favorite food butts, and then your mom is like, come home, I'll make you some butts to eat, and that's funny. That's just funny. I love that. Yeah, they are non-binary and usually gender neutral, and I think that's cool. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to put them in A rank because they're pretty good, friend to everybody, and a good time. Okay, the second character that I know of. Oh god, is this the main character? Probably messed up already, but you know what? We're keeping it. Off to a great start. The next one we have, here we go. Aw, yeah. S rank. This is Sans, Undertale, cracks a mean joke, which is why sometimes he is known as Comic Sans. A really good time of a character. My favorite thing about them is that they're the first boss of the game, but you can totally avoid fighting them if you get access to their room beforehand. You have to recruit somebody who has the hacking skill in order to pick the lock to their door. But if you get into their room, you can find out that they're a big Naruto fan, and then you can talk to them about their Sasuke AMV, which is cool because their theme song, Megalovania, is both their boss theme and the song that they made a Sasuke AMV to. So you get to hear that if you're fighting them or if you make friends with them instead. So you get like a choice here. So yeah, they're pretty cool. One of their hobbies is actually collecting tennis shoes. And in fact, they will talk your ear off about their strategy for both pre-ordering shoes and winning them at auction. And like you'd think, oh, somebody who's like collecting tennis shoes and then like for hundreds of dollars, probably a scalper. No, not true. And will actually buy several pairs to give them to friends at market value because they have the time to be like surfing on the internet and buying shoes when some of their friends don't. So that's cool. I think that's really stand up of them. Great. Famously has the drip. In fact, they were like an amateur rapper in Harlem before tragically dying in a disco inferno, which is why they're in the Undertale, which is the land of the dead as a skeleton. It's true. And, you know, they're just cool to hang out with and pretty cool. This is another skeleton. This person goes C tier. Not a huge fan. So they would go way higher, but they only show up if you fight Sans as a boss. Because this is Seraph, who is Sans's brother-in-law, who was a sheriff in the 1910s and was gunned down in Arizona. The killer famously admitted to it by saying, I shot Seraph, but I did not shoot the deputy. And so they're out for revenge if you kill Sans, but they don't even show up if you're doing the friends route. So they're a little weak as a character in that regard. So that's, you know. Okay, this is Toriel, and she's also S tier, and is chubby, busty goat mom. Best romance option in the game, absolutely. Would recommend. Very thick. That's all I got. Do not romance your mother. She's not. I don't know where you're getting this from, Liz. I don't know where you got that piece of lore, but that's not true. Please never learn about the actual canon. Stream's making me forget things about Undertale. I have such a hard time remembering names. Remembering. That's right. That's what I'm doing. This one right here, the silly flower thing. This is Parrot grass, and they go absolute D tier, F tier if possible. They do, like, for the majority of the game, they appear to be a potted plant and are revealed towards the end to be a spy, leaking information to your adversaries. And they're actually a weird bat-winged flying creature, and you just shoot them, and they explode all over the place. It's actually one of the more gruesome scenes in the game. Alright, so this is Jessie, and You know what? Jessie's gonna go high A tier. She's gonna go real high A tier. The cool thing is, Jessie is another one of the romance options in the game, but is canonically lesbian. So is only available if by level 30 you decide to go the femme presentation route, but is not available if you go with mask, androgynous, oblique, or genocide routes. So that's, yeah, but is awesome. Just the romance tree with her. Fantastic. How could you possibly? Definitely not dateable on genocide. She's also primarily attracted to utter doofuses, so you should minimize your wisdom. yeah, definitely. This is PogChamp. The duck. And you know what? Like, most people, pretty high S tier for this boy. I'm gonna go B, though. Like, I'm a fan. Kinda overrated. Gonna be honest. The most bothersome thing about this character is that as soon as you find your first Pog, also called milk caps in the game, PogChamp will hunt you down and find you and start telling you how to play Pogs at some random point in the game after that. And it always happens like either in the middle of a fight or like a really important cutscene or something. And it's just like, it kind of interrupts the flow of the game, as funny as it is. And, you know, it's a cool idea, but execution, a little weird. Yeah, the Pog collection quest in general is a bit tacked on. There's so many of them. There's so many. And it's basically just a timing minigame. So yeah. This is Marmalade. Marmalade is your next door neighbor, and the like a friendly neighbor girl. Uses fair pronouns, and fair just a delight. They could join your team really early, and absolutely S tier Marmalade. Fair, fantastic. Very much into books. Has a pride flag and fair window. Yeah. Yep. Just a sweetie. What a bean. Must protect. Which makes it really scary towards the end of the game when Faye gets kidnapped for like that short segment, and then you have to rescue them. So like, yeah. Like, it's really nerve-wracking, and it's super tragic when you have to fight Faye in the genocide route when Faye turns against you. It is really heartbreaking. This is Lots of Lottie, and she goes like here. All right. Great streamer, fantastic friend. Lie. I won't need to complete the game now. Free lore. I think I recognize. Chat, help me out here. Are these different characters? I don't think these are different characters, are they? These different characters? Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll have to do those ones then, right? I guess I'll have to do those. Because this is Asriel, probably. Yup, definitely. And this one's Ralsei. So, definitely mid A tier, great. However, Data Asriel, like C tier. This is like Asriel's data version when you go into the computerscape and you have to put use memories back in. So like, that's where they show up. They're fine, I guess. But yeah, the computer level is really cool. Very Tron. It's Asriel. They put bugs in him.
They put bugs in him.
What? There's so many characters. Raid Creblo, okay, fine. I'm getting to Creblo. God. I know that Creblo is like a fan favorite, and I would go like A tier, but like their shtick runs dry pretty fast. They are Banui, and I appreciate that. But like, their obsession for strawberries is very cute in the beginning, and then it's like, okay. I like Creblo, but I don't like Creblo Like, I feel like the fandom has blown Creblo out of proportion. It's kind of ruining the character for me at the end of the day, you know? Like, there's just too many memes. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and post it on Twitter. No! Oh no. They're gonna spin completely out of control. That's... Speaking of Tumblr sexy mans, this fucking guy right here. Oh yeah, it's his time to shine. It's Kronstar. It is Kronstar's time to shine right now. Like an absolute villain, Kronstar, I do not condone any of the actions of Kronstar. They are a terrible person. However, those NSTs, piece of shit, absolutely, but very likably hateable. Just the most, like, over the top, theatrical, yeah. Low S tier though, because, like, Kronstar is awful. Yeah.
Bun, you do not under any circumstances gotta hand it to Kronstar.
I know, but he's just, like, I love how hateable. We have to talk really quick about Cassidy, who is absolute baby. So this is your hacker friend that you can recruit in order to get into Sans room. Pretty good. I'm gonna go right here. That's what I think. Okay. Cassidy and Pog look very similar. They're incredibly different. They're so different. You remember what Cassidy's catchphrase is, right, Bun? Absolutely. Computer chips and salsa. Obviously. I can't believe that Cassidy was smuggling weapons to terrorists. Perfect, Gladius. You nailed it. Yeah. Adorkable is absolutely the word that I would use to describe Cassidy. Yeah. And you know what? The weapon smuggling is even okay because they're doing praxis. They're, like, dismantling an oil pipeline. It's fine. It's interesting the way that Undertale tackles, like, the theme of child soldiers. Does it always do it gracefully? No, but, you know, like, it's an interesting topic, and I'm glad it goes into it. Jorge and Horus. Okay, yeah, I got you. Where the fuck did they put Jorge? Oh my gosh, here we go. No, wait. Oh, here we go. Jorge is basically Doge meme. I think I'm gonna agree with the fandom. Jorge's going down here. Jorge is, like, an interesting enough fight, but, like, just kind of, like, it's a little too self-referential for me. Like, when they had Nyan Cat, it's fine. Jorge's toxic. Yeah, a little bit. I wish Jorge would give that Diamond Hands and Hodel stuff a break. He's just so invested in Dogecoin that, like, he won't shut up about To the Moon, you know? Here's Dogecoin, by the way. Dogecoin goes down here. Really weird crypto moment I didn't expect from Deltarune, to be honest. Yeah. And then you actually go to the moon and Jorge doesn't say shit. I know, right? It's so weird. Fuck Horus. You know what? Agree. Fuck Horus. Horus can go down here. I'm gonna put him high D tier, but, like, seriously. Like, I appreciate his love of history. I do not appreciate selling stolen monuments to the British Museum. Fucking abhorrent. Grandpa War Crimes apologist. Absolutely. Oh, I see Quidet. I don't know why that got me so much. I'm sorry. I'm just remembering Quidet. Alright, I'm gonna put Quidet in here. Quidet can go high B. I am a fan. Like, obviously, I appreciate a good pun as much as anyone else does. Very funny character, Quidet. I mean, you don't get a lot of interaction with them because they're just, like, they're a reoccurring character who shows up every time you go into one of the shops, and they're always complaining about, like, the service or something, and that's, like, silly, but I worked so much retail that I just can't enjoy that as a joke as much anymore. I liked your side story about wanting to be your own boss. And then she hated it. She was so excited because she was like, oh, I get to set my own hours and everything. And she's like, I feel so overworked. And it's like, oh my God, please. And then she said she was spending so much on her credit card that she was going into Quidet. And I was like, oh God, I appreciate the pun. But you know. Oh, okay, here's one of your other party members, Burby. And I like in Deltarune, even though it's a prequel, that they get like a mouthful mode that lets them copy enemy powers. I think that's cool. Hi, B tier. Very useful as a character. It's just like Gorbino's quest. This is the Gorbino's quest of tier lists. I also rate my friends on how useful they are. Oh my God. Their backstory is very tragic though. I know. And none of it's in like Undertale. You only start finding out in like Deltarune, and it's like it kind of recontextualizes what happens later on, which is it's cool. It's a good thing to see in video games. I really like how meta the game gets, where you have like you know, your main character is named you, but you can like name them whatever you want. But the game uses like second person yous to refer to like the player instead of the character. And it's like, ooh. Yeah, it's really cool. Here's Hellboy. Love Hellboy. Yeah. Weird crossover, loved the interaction. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because like Undertale is like the world of the dead, or like the underworld. So like you get Hellboy in there. It's pretty cool. I think it takes place at the same time as Hellboy in Hell, the like comic series. So,
what? Hey.
What? I'm rating Undertale characters.
I know you are.
A game that I've definitely played.
Here's the thing, you can write Undertale characters all you fucking want, but you slander the good name of Hellboy, and I will just crawl all the way up your ass, and not in a sexy way either.
I didn't. He was just talking about the crossover where Hellboy shows up in Undertale.
Things that have never happened. Even if you tell me that they actually have, I will shit on your front porch and tell you that no, they didn't.
Chat says I'm incredibly accurate.
Here's the thing, chat sometimes can lie to you.
I don't believe that for a second. Chat, you would never lie to me, would you? Creblo would never lie. You know what? I'm putting Creblo up one rank just for that. Absolutely.
I mean, Creblo does have ears, so Creblo can't be as high as they need to go.
Now they're above Cassidy. I'll probably move these around a little bit. You know what? Nick can go D tier. This is Nick Francis Tater. Get it? Because it's NFT. Yeah, it's okay. Put him down here by Dogecoin.
Oh,
terrible.
wait, no.
Yeah.
I forgot how it's put together.
Just blech.
I don't know what to say, but that barrel with legs.
Oh, this one.
I don't know what to say about it, but it's a thing. I feel like it should dance.
Yeah.
Also, the fucking deer eyeball creature immediately goes S tier.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, S tier, immediately.
You know what? I think I agree, and I don't think...
monsters go all the way to the top on principle.
I don't think you're going to get any disagreement from this chat, because...
Good. 'Cause I'll fight them.
I mean, that goes without saying. Fan favorite.
Yes, deer monster supremacy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like that, I'm going to sick SCPs 2845 and 4971 on you and see how you like that.
That's Creblo. I can't believe you wouldn't recognize fan favorite character Creblo
from my shows.
Yeah.
Blorbo from my shows.
We should do Blorbo later.
We should do Blorbo at some point.
Yeah, if I can find him on here, I'd do Blorbo. But we gotta do Muchacho real quick.
Sure is a honker.
Yeah. I'm a Muchacho fan. I think
a sneaky peepus.
I think Muchacho can go right up here. Muchacho, the bastard snail.
Muchacho from my shows.
He is like incredibly irritable, but like in an endearing way. It's very funny. Oh, really quick, we should talk about Bob. I'm a fan of Bob. I'm gonna put Bob here. However, I think Bob gets way better in Deltarune when they've got a little bit of an acne problem and they're like a rebellious teenager. And I think that's just way more interesting as a character. Their fanfic is so awful. Oh god, I don't even want to talk about the Bob fandom, but yeah.
Pro and anti-Bob people.
Oh no. Bobbed yeah.
Bob TSM.
Yeah, like Teenage Bob, very cool. Big fan.
What the I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is this?
Oh, this one?
Yes.
That's McGillicuddy.
Mr. McGillicuddy?
Sure. McGillicuddy is a strange character in the game because they only show up during like dream sequences. So it's fairly clear, I think, that McGillicuddy is just like a figment of your imagination. But, you know, there's people with a lot of theories about like where they come from or why they're telling you what to do, but like I'm gonna put McGillicuddy over here. Creepy design though.
For those who can't tell, I'm rubbing the one's back.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna go chill in your show.
Yeah, have fun. Alright, let's rank Kylie. Kylie's pretty awesome. I'm gonna like a lot of the characters, is the thing. I like a lot of characters in this game. It's very good. Kylie's great and absolutely deserves to be pretty high A tier just for the music alone. Yeah, Kylie's awesome. Very cute. Kylie's mom, also pretty up there. You can be a little judgmental sometimes, but you know, that's okay. A little judgmental because Kylie dropped out of college and then has mostly been at home and looking for work and that kind of stuff. But like, you know, when you're a cat girl, it's a little tough. Nothing really came up yet. And then winds up, like, helping save the world. The whole Undertale. Pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, this is B. Santello. Absolute S tier. For sure. Beatrice Santello is very, very good. Goth Queen. B. Santello, I think, might be my favorite character. I love her. You know what? That makes total sense. Yeah, absolutely. Especially since, like, she's such a big fan of the Dolphin, which is, like, the Nintendo system. And then they have, like, a, oh, it was the Neptune. Is the quote-unquote Sega console in that universe. Because there's, like, that console war they talk about. Very cute. Given how big of a fan she is of, like, the Neptune. Yeah, that makes sense.
Guys, don't forget the spoiler embargo isn't up yet on Deltarune 1.5 HD Final Remix, so we shouldn't talk about the new character route for Grundle yet. XOXO.
I will rank Grundle, but I don't want to talk about their character route, yeah. Oh, okay, I could do Ralphur real quick. I like Ralphur well enough. They're going B tier because they're not really a character so much as they are, like, you know, a fast food mascot of the, like, drive-through restaurant Ralphers. And, you know, they're cute enough. I like them. There's a little commercial you can watch in the game. That's fun. I don't know how much of a character they are, so I'm just gonna put them in, like, B tier. They don't talk about their time in Foxhound. Yeah. I like Fiasco Fox from Night in the Woods. Oh, that's a good game. People should play Night in the Woods. That's great. Yeah, I get that Grundle means something different in Undergroundese, but it really ruins my immersion whenever they're shown off on screen. I get that. Because we've got, oh, we have to do them at the same time, though. Okay, Grundle's pretty good. I'm gonna put Grundle above Bob right here, and obviously Grundle is the fan favorite of the duo. But Nifkin is also pretty cool. Like, you know, I'm gonna go high C because I just feel like they're not getting as much love as Grundle. Stop. I'm sorry. What do you think of the prequel Surface song? I think it was a cheap cash. Yeah, in some ways it is. Like, they didn't introduce like a lot of other characters, but the story was okay, and I appreciate the way that it branched out the lore a little bit for some of the characters. And I thought it was cool to see teenage Bob and like a younger Toriel and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I guess we could talk about Carla real quick. Carla's cool. She's the shopkeeper at most of the shops you go to. The neat thing about Carla is they actually started out as a Homestuck fan character, and there was like a contest to make them canon. They were so popular in Homestuck that they put them in this one as like a reference. So yeah, it's neat to see like fan characters getting some love. And you know what? Put them pretty high. Yeah, not dateable, but mostly because like they're running the shop. They're like mechanical, so I get it. I get it. What's Homestuck? I don't know. Actually, I've been trying to figure that out for years. And I don't know if it's an animation or a webcomic or music. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. Alright, I'm gonna put Companion Cube at like low C tier. Cause like, guys, this game came out in what, 2016? The cake is a lie memes are dead. They're so dead. Companion Cube's great. Yeah, I mean, but there's only so much character you can give. The Prince Figure is creepy though. It's supposed to be creepy. It sets up the redemption arc for Rebel Rhombus. That's true. Like, if you take them as a whole, it's good. Like, if I could rank, like, the Shapes route just on its own, absolutely high, probably high, mid A tier. But, like, if I'm just taking Companion Cube on its own, Rebel Rhombus would absolutely be, like, S tier, though, for sure. We need to, I think, hammer off a few more, the, like, really popular ones, and then I'm gonna call it, because I'm, like, I'm running out. I can't believe Toby Fox just ran, like... It's definitely Toby Fox who's grasping at straws, not me. Dark U is gonna go like probably over here. I like Dark U, a good boss fight, and I like that they like take your own mechanics and you have to fight against them. That's kind of cool. I think I could take Ralse and put them right about here. And I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Oh, we've got U and Dark U, but we have to talk about the way that Deltarune introduces me, M.I., this character here, who's like Yu's childhood friend, who falls to the power of darkness, and like is pretty cool as like a friendly rival character, but like I think they're all a little more interesting than you is, but like just a bit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's actually pronounced my. Oh, okay. We can't separate Cassidy from her computer mouse though, so they go there. Okay. I think I could do Seamus real quick. Seamus is pretty cool. The bartender of the haunted motel where you spend the night. A little bit creepy and a neat boss fight. The music's alright. I'm gonna go mid-high B. That's what I'm gonna do. What about Jeff? Did I forget Jeff? Oh my god, I can't believe I almost forgot Leaky Jeff. Okay, Leaky Jeff goes. Okay, Leaky Jeff can go right up here. Liz would kill me if I put Leaky Jeff above B, but yeah, I mean, everybody loves Jeff. He's cleaning up the mess that is himself. MVP in the baseball minigame. Oh, if you can recruit him. Jeez, yeah. Alright, I think this is good. I think we've come up with a pretty good tier list. I mean, what we've got left is like a lot of the minor characters, like the background NPCs and stuff. But I think we got most of like the bosses, the main characters, and the recruitable party members. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. There's not much to talk about with someone like Blungo. Yeah. Like, where are you gonna go with that? I mean, they're fine.
I mean, look, Blorgo from my shows is excellent.
What about Wingding? Should I point out Wingding? All right, my gut is telling me Wingding, and they can go here for offending me because I wanted to make a fonts pun. They're not worse than Riffies. There we go. Yep, that's Wingding. They're super problematic in the game. The secret limited edition comic they released totally redeems them and justifies what they did to Agobert. Justifies? I don't know. I mean, it explains it, but you know. I think that's good. I think we're good. I'm happy with this. Oh god, this was the worst, wasn't it? This was a crime, wasn't it?